Hello, guys, and good morning. Happy Thursday to you. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Things are going well here where I am, and today is the Anyone Can Playwrite podcast show, and I'm your host, R.K. Lemons Weber. We are in this beautiful, spiritual, playful journey together. In this particular book, the Adult Play Therapy Devotional is a 60-day soul cleansing devotional and journal. If you already have it, then you are able to walk through this experience together, hand in hand, page by page. If in fact you need to get this book, because you need to get this book, it's available in hardback. It's available in ebook. It's on Amazon. You can contact me. We'll do a money transfer. I will send you the book. And unlike purchasing it through Amazon, unlike that, you will actually get a message written by me, personalized, and signed by me. So that's, that's the hookup right there. Hi, Deb Owen 796. Thank you so much for joining. So guys, we are in this together. Like I said before, we are a cohort or a group. We're having this experiential journey together, and it's also transformative. I know it's been really helping even in my own outlook and perspective of life, being able to do this together. Hi, Dallas Hub 1. Thank you so much for joining. I've done a lot of different journals. I've done a lot of different devotionals over my life, just quite honestly. Let's just be honest. This is just a moment of transparency. But being able to do this with you guys has really made these messages stick even more with me. Like, although I understand, like, oh, well, you wrote the book, so you're going to say that. That's really not what it is for me. And no one may have even thought that. I'm just putting it out there. The thing is that I feel more like the orator. I feel like I was the person who had the inspired word of the Spirit in order to write what was written. And that by going through each page with you day by day, I myself am receiving the medicine that I need on a daily basis as well. Versus it just being me being the professor or the teacher, and I'm going to teach you something. And as I'm already so well and healed, and I am able to play from this complete creative sacred space. That is not the case at all. Okay. That is not the case at all. There's some wounds that need to be bandaged. There's some areas that need to be healed. There's some scars that need to be attended to in my spiritual and personal life as well. So when I'm going through this with you guys as my IG family, I'm going through this day by day, page by page, experience by experience with you. And I'm telling you, it's been changing my outlook on some things where maybe an area I used to worry more in, or something will come out of me and I'll say, oh, snap, I guess I haven't really forgiven that person, or I haven't forgiven that area, that place in my life, and I need to attend to that. So I thank you guys for being on this journey with me day by day and page by page. And today we are on day 16, guys. Day 16. And I'm so excited about it. So what does day 16 have? It's just, what would you do if you woke up earlier? What would you do if you created a schedule with a routine? Even if the routine lasted only 2 or 3 hours, would it provide you peace because you would not, because you would know what to expect in your day? Would it provide you peace because you would know what to expect in your day? We are all creatures of habit. Just the honest truth. We are all creatures of habit. There are certain things that my children do, and I watch them. I think it's easier to watch and observe other people sometimes than it is even to observe ourselves. But also have that understanding that just like we're watching them and observing them, and certain traits that we see them do and certain habits we see them do, it's the same with us. It may be those same habits and traits, or it may be something different, but we also habitually do things. And we thrive off of those habits. One of the things I used to love about school was the factor being there was a routine. I knew what class happened next. Well, because we had class periods. I knew what period happened next. I didn't know what was going to happen in the class. I didn't know if it was going to be a pop quiz. I didn't know if someone was going to start drama with someone. I didn't know if the teacher was going to be in a good mood or a bad mood. And these were all the different variables in the class, right? I didn't know if somebody was going to feel sick. I didn't know if somebody was going to sneeze and touch me, and then I'd catch the cooties too. I didn't know none of this stuff. I just knew that I had English in this slot, science in this slot, lunch at this time. And I thrived off of knowing what happened next. And like I've told you guys before, I'm a person who moved a whole lot. I went to 8 different schools before I even went to my undergraduate years of college. And we moved, my mother and I moved more than the 8 different school locations. So I probably moved like 12 different times if you include my move from my hometown in Detroit. And even in Detroit, my mom and I had moved at least 4 times before we came to the city where we're at right now. So that's a lot of movement. That's a lot of instability. Hi, Coach Play. How are you doing? Our mother was a single parent, so I give her complete praise and kudos for being able to do what she did on her own and making those choices that may not have been easy to do on her own. I think as parents, we're doing the next best thing that we can. And some things we know we should do. Some things we don't know what we should do. And some things we're making it up along the way. And sometimes we can see ahead on what's going to be a good thing to do. And sometimes we don't. So, that moving around a whole lot and not having any permanency, not having any kind of stability, created in me a desire for routine, a desire to have an idea of what would happen next. And it's still there for me. I still need to have some type of predictability, some type of stability, some type of permanency so I can feel regulated. Because we are creatures of habit. When we don't have a set schedule, even if it's just 2 or 3 hours of our day, it can make us feel very just thrown off and keep us in an alerted alarm state, keep us in stress mode. And as we know, stress is a #1 killer. We've talked about that because it will manifest in different illnesses, different diseases. It'll manifest in worry. It can manifest in dementia. It can manifest in Alzheimer's. It can just manifest in so many different ways. I've had family members that have had dementia and Alzheimer's. So I speak about this because they also led very stressful lives where they were very tensed and stressed and worried. And I do believe there's a correlation to it. Have we done enough science on it? And enough studies on it? I'm not very certain, so I don't want to come from that aspect of it. But stress, I do believe, in my personal opinion, is linked to dementia, is linked to Alzheimer's. Stress is linked to having a cold or a flu. Stress is linked to just having a headache, a migraine. Stress, is linked to aches in the body and feeling overly exhausted and tired and not being able to sort and organize your thoughts to figure out what plans you should do next. I know from personal experience about a lot of different things that I'm saying right here. Stress it's demonic. It's horrible. I hate stress. Right? Stress is not a good thing. So if we can have some stability in our life with our schedule by just waking up early, I believe that it does a world of change because, like I said, we are creatures of habit. Thank you so much for joining Never Too Old to Play with Barbie. Exactly. I love that. I love that handle. That is a beautiful name. Yes, Never Too Old to Play with Barbie. So let's get into our journal. Imagine waking up earlier. What would you do differently? And you're just going to journal it right here. I haven't done this one yet because this one is for today. Imagine waking up earlier. What would you do differently? You don't even have to get up earlier. Right now, we're just going to imagine. This is like the aha question, right? Like the miracle question. If everything was perfect, what would you do? If you didn't have any worries, if you didn't have any stress, if you didn't have any financial issues, right? No transportation issues, what would you do differently? You didn't have to worry about having a babysitter. What would you do differently? That kind of thing. You just can be up in your imagination. Oh my God, I would go here. I would do this. I'd go to this restaurant. I would, right? The aha question, the miracle question. So imagine. That's what we do with our dolls. That's what we do with our playtime, right? We imagine. I don't care if you just shoot pool. You still have to imagine, right? That 8-ball going into the corner pocket, whatever it is that, you have to imagine that your ball is going to go in that corner pocket before you actually put it in there. So whatever your imagination time consists of is always involved with imagination, right? Whenever your playtime is, and it is involved around imagination. So let's imagine together waking up earlier. What would we do differently? So guys, I thank you again for being with me. This is such a fun journey to take together. And really, like I said, it's been very helpful to me. I hope that it's been helpful to you. Write in the comments, please, and let me know if this has been helpful to you. Of course, we're going to keep on rolling together by the grace of God so that we can go ahead and just see who we are at the end of day 60, right? What is our thought pattern like? I want to capture that mindset on day 60 because I know she's there, right? So anyways, guys, let me know in your comments if this has been helpful to you. You can always DM me. I have been getting messages, and it's been very, very inspiring to me, encouraging to me. Let me know if this has been helpful to you. So I thank you guys again for being with me. Happy Thursday. Check out, guys, while I got you on here, at 3200 Podcast. Subscribe to their page. Also, go to their YouTube tonight. Tonight, it's at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want to say it's at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is my time zone that I'm in. I need you guys to check them out. I put out a virtual flyer. I'm going to put it on my feed. I was invited to be a part of their podcast tonight, and I am yeah, throw down all the confetti and rice and stuff, right? Just gonna imagine it's there. Woo! And I'm really excited. I'm so very thankful. Very, very just, oh my gosh, it was a humbling experience. I'm usually the one that gives out the invites, and I received this invite. And I just want to give a huge thank you to my sister, Nisha. I'm so I'm excited. Thank you so much. I'm very blessed, to be able to receive this offer. And I already admitted, I'm a little nervous because I'm usually always the one, right, talking and chatting and asking the questions and conversating. And now it's going to be on the flip side. So it's going to be different. But I'm excited to be able to talk about my experience of being a Black creative and what I do in my area of being a writer and, being involved in the yoga industry and just all these wonderful complexities of my humanness. And I think this is going to be great. I know it's going to be great. And being able to talk about, what are we talking about right now? Adult play therapy. Being an adult play therapy coach it's been very life-changing for me. So it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful conversation. They have another gentleman that's going to be speaking as well. So definitely check him out. I would love to give you more information, but I don't know much more information beyond that. You got to check it out to find out. You got to check it out. So guys, tonight, Eastern Standard Time, it's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be on YouTube. And the name of that YouTube channel is 3200 Podcast. I'm going to put it in my feed. It's tonight. I did put the flyer in my story. It's also Anisha K's story as well. Check out her page. Subscribe to her page. She's a beautiful, amazing woman. And just a delight in my life as well. So I'm very, very blessed. And I extend my gratitude onto them. And I'm looking forward to what tonight is going to bring. So guys, check it out. I'll see you guys then tonight YouTube, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 3200 Podcast is the name of the show. I'm sure you guys are going to enjoy it. I'll talk to you guys later, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.